The team continues to, kind of climb along with the win over Phoenix the other night. We moved from 7th back to 4th. One game separates second, third, fourth, 5th, 6th, 7th. So one game separates both sides. Seattle's playing pretty good, so we got a little bit more ground to cover there. But man, the summer's going fast, and we're about 90 days away from bringing back the Wolves into the building here.
Wow.
So get your season ticket packages now. Obviously come to timberwolves.com or lynxbasketball.com, and away we go.
Let's give Jon a shot at the final thought. I want to thank again TSR Injury Law, 612-TSR-TIME, sodastick.com for your Wolves-ish apparel, Tony Hoagland, Hoaglund, your State Farm agent in Champlin. And again, the next live show for the network is Tuesday night, 5:30, Delano's Pizza with Michael Russo. Again, you can watch the whole show and still make Lynx tip-off. And next Cheryl Reeve show, August 15th, 6 o'clock at Free House. Jon, final thoughts?
Yeah, just thanks for showing up and doing this. Is a lot of fun.
My pleasure.
My last thing for you will be to choose your favorite kid, which is we talked about Maddog. We talked about what are your favorite characters, your favorite personalities that have come through and either played for this team or coached this team?
Sure, absolutely. It's actually a great question, a question we banter about often.
Yeah.
My list hasn't changed too much. I have one autographed jersey in my entire 30-year tenure here. That's Mark Madsen.
Mm-hmm.
He's my favorite player that's ever came through. Anybody that's met Maddog, and if you've met him, you either got his autograph or he's remembered your name. He's the best. So he's probably my favorite player. But also in the mix, I'd put Scott Brooks, Tony Campbell, Fred Hoiberg, LaFonso Ellis. Obviously we talked about Sam before. Sam is one of the biggest characters of all time. You got the present-day guys. Tyus is great. There's so many characters coming through. Obviously, we were pretty close with all the coaches that came through with McHale and the Flip era. We were really close to those guys. Those guys always wanted to talk golf, always wanted to talk stories, and McHale's the greatest storyteller ever.
Yeah.
He's supreme. But probably that listing is probably my favorite guys that come through.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever get salsa dancing with Mark Madsen?
Oh my goodness! I think still to this day, I think he's still embarrassed about the dance, and he's just kind of like, yeah, people kind of made fun of me for that. But he just one quick story about Maddog. So he came in as a free agent, and he came in, found out I oversaw the youth basketball area. And he came into my office, sat down, introduced himself, and he's got a photographic memory, so he remembers everybody's name. He says, I really want to get involved in your camps. And so I said, that's great. What day would you like to come out? Because that's usually what happens. Player comes out for one day, for an hour. He goes, oh, no. He says, I'll be there every day, all day. So I'll be danged. He was there every day, all day. And he'd remember, probably let's say we had 150 kids in camp, which is kind of our max. By the end of the first day, he'd have 120 memorized.
Jeez.
He'd be out the curb the next morning waiting for parents to drop off their kids, and he'd make a comment about that particular kid. Say, oh, you're John's mom and dad? Oh, was he good at camp yesterday? I just love his shot. Thanks for bringing him. So do you think we retained those kids at camp every week?
Amazing.
It was amazing. It was cool.
That's fantastic. Well, you're our Mad Dog. You're our favorite Timberwolves employee.
That's right.
We love having you on the show. We need to do it more often, and we really appreciate you taking the time today. For our listeners, check out talknorth.com for everything. And Jeff Munneke, I just say thank you. Always enjoy seeing you, and we'll see you at the arena very soon.
Yeah, good to see you guys too. Thanks for having me on. A lot of fun.